Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpacktrader training room for Tuesday, October 31st, 2023. Last day of October. Only just 2 more months to go in the year. Alright, please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds that you can afford to do without. Alright, done with that this morning. Make that on top. Alright, crude with a rough morning this morning. 4 seconds after the hour, we definitely end up in that trade. Full loss. Come back for a second short at 9:04.21, which also goes for a full loss, and that ends the session with 2 losses. And we'll take a look at 10 o'clock, but see what unleaded has done. I didn't get a chance to really look at what it did. The short was too early. I did get a chance to look at that. And we took a full loss on the long. 48 tick risk, 96 tick loss. Hit target, then we come back to another long. Hit target 1 right on the nose. 55 ticks for target 1 traders. And two ticks on the trailer, so 57. We get back 57 of the 96 on the first trade for target 1. We get back 4 ticks, so we're down 92 on target 2. Long trade for trade number 3. That's going to stop and reverse at 3:14. We've hit money management. And that one gets just a partial as well. So 3:14, and we stop out at 3:06. 8 ticks. That's 16. So we're 76, down 76 now for target 2. 57 and 16 is 73. So we're down 23 on target 1 for target 1 traders. Market is open. New short trade on the YM. I didn't see how quickly that went through, setting new session lows. And we get into oh, that's right, I forgot to stop and reverse over here. Soybeans. That trade's too fast. So that's a no trade. Unfortunately, nice trade, but that's a no trade, just not able to get in it. And the YM hits target. Micro Russell takes a full stop out looks like that hit the stop before it hit the entry. Takes a full stop out on the long and probably an avoidable short. So we'll take one loss out of that and see where we go from here. There's a long. That one's got plenty of time to get in. So we're in there. One, two, three, four, five. This is the last trade. Or actually, is it? Yeah, this is the last trade on unleaded. And it's a break even. Not quite getting to target one. Missing by a tick, looks like. So that's going to be a losing session on unleaded as well as on crude this morning. So let's bring up the micro NQ and see where we are there. 4 minutes after start. We're still waiting for the start time. Long trade on the pound Aussie. We had one break-even trade, and we get another stop out. Ooh. A micro NQ. Just getting to our start time, and we are flat there. All right, YM, if we got into that first trade, stopped out. And that would be one and done if we got into that. If not, you pick up the long trade, and we just stopped and reversed to short at, it looks like 24. And now we've got target 2 at 28 ticks. Actually 26 ticks. Target 1 would have been too small, so we would have gone to target 2 there. And we would have gone 46 to 24, 22, 44 tick loss. We picked up 28 so far. We are trailing at 23. Possible short trade. Looks like we did pull back right to the entry, so I'm going to assume we got into that. We had a warning it was coming, although it was filtered on the warning, but because it was at the trailing stop, it was not filtered when it actually hit it. And the pound Aussie is in the long trade. So pound Aussie looking for money management at 9173, and our first actionable target will be 9177. Okay, we get a partial win on the Russell on the long side, and we come to the short side with a break even and an avoidable short or avoidable full stop on the long, and now we're in another short. Definitely time to get in that. and that's a target 3 and a small trailer. So a win, a break even, and a partial. Go along with one loss. All right, YM looks like it stopped out at 9:11 from the entry at 9:24, so that's 23, and 26 is 49, so that's a +5 tick. So that would be POQ going strictly by the trade plan, 5 tick net on the morning. Not taking this long, which would actually also have been a winning trade. Another target 2 of 24 ticks and trailing. Soybeans still short. Good morning, Diana. Troy and Kong are online now, but I haven't seen a change on the CTM's schedule yet for office hours to give us a time. $10 a.m. red label report. Consumer confidence. So I would wait at least a couple of minutes to start the crude inventory, the crude session, 10 a.m. mini session with that. Yeah, they're testing flexibility, or they're testing our powers to figure out what they're thinking. All right, long trade on the micro Russell. Another larger than normal trade with a wick, but let's see. Yeah, I'll take target 2 at 3.4 points on that one. I'll move the target down. All right, YM out, and so definitely finished with the session there, which however you traded that. Alright, long trade on the micro NQ. After a significant pullback there, trade is still valid. We have not had a crossover and not hit the entry yet. Target 1 on soybeans, so this will be a one and done session. And we definitely got in the trade, came back and hit the entry again, so definitely in the short before coming down to target. Target 1 and target 2. So 9 and 15 ticks, and 24. 24 ticks, 6 points in hand, and stop at 09 1/4. Our entry was 09 3/4, so we are trailing at this point. Looks like we'll go to 08 3/4 on the close here. And taking loss number 2 on the long on the micro Russell. Avoidable, looks like it should be an avoidable short, however, but still a valid trade. Hasn't hit the stop yet. There it did. Off the trade is off the table. It's pushing a tick past the entry. Alright, 1309 flat for the soybean stop. Pound Aussie going, touching the entry again. And a short trade on the micro NQ. Micro NQ setting session lows. Micro Russell just going through the session open, so basically break even day. And the YM at session lows. This is our first trade of the day on the micro NQ. And we're 5 trades in on the micro Russell, so one more there. Micro NQ, just shy of target, or yeah, just shy of target 1, which is our money management level. That will bring us to break even. A little too early for 10 a.m. crude session, and we do have a red label report coming out at 10 a.m. so I would wait at least a couple of minutes right around 10 a.m. Potential stop and reverse. So that's going to be at 47. Or at 147. And soybeans stopping out 1309 flat. So we get two positions coming off for 3 ticks each. So that's another 1.5 points, 7.5 points, $375. And a one and done session. Crude taking off. That just hit money management, so that will not be a get in sync trade. Found Aussie. A big move overnight, but it looks like it's having a little trouble pushing to new highs. Doesn't look like we've hit the stop and reverse yet. And we did just get there on my chart. On this chart, not in my live account. And we take a full stop on trade number 1, the micro NQ, and now we have a long trade. That's going to enter at the original stop from the short trade. All right, we were in our 10 a.m. session, and that's 2 minutes after the report, so I would go ahead and take that, maybe adjust a tick around the 200, take it at 58. All right, crude pushing up toward its money management. Micro NQ still in the long trade. Came really close to the stop, but it's holding, trying to push up through the 50 now. Diana, I'm using the 8 tick range bar on NinjaTrader, which is the 8-cent momentum bar on TradeStation on Spotlight Power Trader. And there we go through money management and target 1. So we're now trailing at 64 on crude, looking for target 2 at 91. And we got within 1. I probably would have pushed my stop on that one to at least target 1 and gone ahead and taken that because it came back pretty quickly. 82.69 for the trailer if you didn't do that and you're waiting to get target 2. Money management on the micro NQ. 341.5 for the stop. Pound Aussie back to the long entry. And I did not stop out on that. Wait a minute. Bet I know why I didn't stop out on it. I may have gotten lucky. But I did not reverse on that, just timing, I think. Alright, crude with a short setup. That will be, that short setup was at 72. So you can either leave your stop at 69, which actually would have held, or you take the 72 as an exit. Target 2, win on Micro NQ. And we got to okay, no, we did hit target 2. I'm sorry. We did, it wasn't 90, it was 91. So we hit target 2 on the nose twice there. So targets 1 and 2. One and done session for the 10 a.m. mini session. YM's done. Soybeans is done. Final trade on the Russell. Long. Getting money management. Looking for target 3, trailing at 54.2. And now trailing 54.4. And I believe it hit target 3 right on the nose at 56.9. Micro NQ trailing at 373 3/4. And target 3 and 4 on Micro Russell. 382 1/4. Target 3 on the Micro NQ. So the Russell closing it out with a good strong win. So that's 2 wins, 2 losses, 1 break even, and 1 partial. Partial win, that is. And the tug of war going on Micro NQ. This is just our second trade on Micro NQ this morning. I'm sorry, Diana. I was trying to watch so many things. I missed the comments. Good morning to you, Mark. I said it's an 8-tick range bar or 8-cent momentum bar, 0.08 momentum bar. And this is on Spotlight Power Trader. Looking for targets 1 and 2. Fixed positions only. And here's the trade plan. 57.2 for the Russell stop. Pushing well beyond target 4 now. Trailer's up beyond target 3, 57.4 now. Looking like the market liked the consumer confidence numbers. All 3 market indices going up, crude's going up. Quick recap on what the charts that we're looking at are. Starting in the upper left, we're looking at the micro Russell catapult strategy using a 1.5 point or 15 tick brick with a 5 tick or half point offset, custom Renko. Bottom left is the pound Aussie on Spotlight Power Trader, Spotlight Master Suite, using an 80 tick or 8 pip, so 0.008, I'm sorry, 0.0008 range bar. Top center is crude using Spotlight, 8-cent momentum bar, 8-tick range bar for NinjaTrader. Bottom center currently is micro NQ catapult using a 12-point brick, 3-point offset, custom Renko. 385.25 for the trailing stop now on the micro NQ. 60.4 for the micro Russell. Micro Russell is going through session highs. YM has passed through the session open, so it's in positive territory on the day. And the micro NQ is approaching its session open. 411.75 was the session open. Almost exactly 100. This is almost exactly a 100-point run since the session low set or of around 6 minutes till 10. All right, YM rolling over after going through session open. And the micro NQ stopping out. We got targets 2, 3, and 4. Stopping out just above target 3. 60.4 still surviving so far on the micro Russell. And in stopping, I believe we stopped out. Yeah, we got to 60.4. So the micro Russell stopped out. That ends the session there. Underneath the micro NQ, I was looking at the unleaded gas, also bottom center, but put the micro NQ on top of that. That is on Spotlight Master Suite as well. That is a 0.002 momentum bar, or a 20 tick range bar depending on your platform. Top right is the YM 14 point momentum bar, 14 tick range bar depending on platform. Bottom right is soybeans on Counterpunch. Counterpunch Trader. 1 1/4 point momentum bar, which is also in NinjaTrader is the 5 tick range bar. All right, I can take more trades on the micro NQ. We did get, if you're trading the micro or trading the pound Aussie, since I did not stop and reverse that new long, I'm going to cancel the stop and reverse since the new long did trigger in, and I'm still in the original long. Now, since it was supposed to have stopped out, I'm going to leave my stop on that trade at 147. All right. No new trades in the micro NQ. Pound Aussie just sitting right around the entry. That the stop and reverse that plotted there to go long would be 66 actually, with key levels. Actually, I'm kind of glad was still in the original trade. Didn't get the 2 stop and reverse losses. Actually still would be in the short. Alright, we've been at this an hour. Pound Aussie's basically going sideways, so there's a new trade on the micro NQ. We have a short. It just triggered in. Trade number 3. 386 and a quarter. And a full stop out on the micro NQ. Loss number 2. Alright, I believe I'm going to call, unless there are questions, I'm going to call it a morning. Regular schedule the rest of the week. Reminder, for those in the U.S., not in Arizona, you will be falling back on Sunday morning. Time reverts back to standard time in the U.S. Sunday, November the 5th. We will see you tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern Daylight Time. And then we'll have the crude inventory session at 10:30. So everyone have a good afternoon. Mark, Diana, anybody else in the CEO Trader Mastermind group, we'll see you, I'm assuming, at 12 o'clock in the office hour session. So everybody have a good one, and we'll see you either at noon Eastern today or 9:30 Eastern tomorrow. Have a good one.